Hello, and welcome back to Rebel with a Plan. I am your host, Dakota Rebel, and jingling around here somewhere, as always, is my sidekick, Hawk. Today we're going to be diving into my Commonplace notebook. After the drawers, this was probably the second most requested thing that people wanted to know more about, so let's dive into it. If you are new here, welcome. I want to assure you that at some point during this video, I am going to bump this camera, and I will not be editing it out, because I don't want to. Also, I ramble, and I go off on tangents, and I make really stupid jokes. So this is my Commonplace notebook. I cannot tell you where most of these stickers came from. I know for sure that this one came from Redbubble, and I also know that they do not sell it anymore. And this is why I hoard my stickers instead of using them. Because when this notebook is full, what am I supposed to do with my life then? As I flip through here, I just want you to know that I decided not to filter out any of the things that I'm going to show you. So inside there are book cover reveals and there's notes about the book that I'm currently working on. So if you're here as a fan and you don't want any spoilers, try not to pay too close attention to the mess on the pages, if you can even make out the chicken scratch anyway. As I have said in previous videos, I don't attempt perfection. I save that for book edits. And honestly, I don't even always get that right. So I scribble, I color, I try to remember to use my stickers. Like most of my stuff, this notebook is about function, not aesthetics. So originally this was going to be an author's notebook. I was going to just keep notes about the books that I was working on. But then I went down the rabbit hole of Commonplace notebooks on YouTube and I was hooked. I wanted in. I had to do this for myself. And in a surprising gesture of using what I already had instead of buying something new, I decided to combine my writer's notebook with the Commonplace notebook. So now I have one catch-all notebook where I keep all of my random notes on any topic that flibbers my gibbet. So like these are plotting notes, and it just helps me when I'm structuring my stories. If I get stuck, I can refer back to these and it'll tell me what plot points should come next in the story. I will print out pretty pictures from Pinterest or from Canva and glue them in just to make them pretty, because why not? It's my notebook. I can't draw, so yeah, that's what I do. Not every page is decorated, but some of them are. Sometimes I just stick pictures of pretty boys that I want to use as inspiration for my books. And yeah, so a lot of this does pertain to my books. But I also will put quotes in here that I come across. I will put, like this page is different kinds of morning routines that I found online. And you know what? You can absolutely do this digitally. You can use something like Notion or Evernote. But for me, there is something about slowing down with a pen and paper and taking actual notes. It's like it signals to my brain that what I'm writing is important. So it makes it easier to catalog in my head that, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a doctor or a scientist, but there is something to handwriting versus digitally recording everything. Our brains are so accustomed to screens that we kind of disrupt our own patterns when we put pen to paper, is what I'm saying. Plus, this gives me a chance, like I said, to use up some stickers or some washi tape that I wouldn't have normally used in my, like in my bullet journal or anything, because I don't want to cover up a whole page with stickers and pretties because I use my bullet journal functionally. Whereas this, I can decorate it and make it pretty, as well as taking notes and keeping book stuff in some kind of order for myself. And yeah, so this is just, I don't know, it's my Commonplace notebook. It's where I keep all kinds of different things. And that's what a Commonplace notebook is for. It's to keep all those random thoughts and ideas, and you can keep recipes in it. You can keep song lists in it. There's just a million things you can do with it. If, you don't vibe with the term commonplace, just call it a catch-all. It's a catch-all notebook for keeping everything in one place and accessible in a neat, tidy package. Hey guys, so it's Editing Dakota jumping in here. It occurred to me as I was going through this video that I never actually said what a Commonplace notebook is. And for me, my Commonplace notebook is just where I collect all of my random thoughts and ideas and quotes that I find online or in books. little tidbits of things that I don't want to forget, but I was never really sure where else to put them. It's basically a junk drawer for your brain. So I just wanted to pop in here real quick and let you know that, because I wasn't sure that I was getting that across as I was flipping through my own chaotic Commonplace notebook. So I hope that that helps and clarifies a few things that I may not have gotten across when filming the original video. So let's take a second to talk about how I organize so I can refer back to the things in here. The short answer is I don't do that. I know. Is anyone shocked? I have a few ideas if you want to be able to organize a Commonplace notebook so it's easy for you to refer back. It's just not something I have needed to do, honestly. I tried. I really did. I created a key, a color-coded key, and for a while, oh, come on. I was using like little dot stickers so that as I'm flipping through, I would see it, but I always had to refer back to the key because these colors don't actually mean anything to me until I look to see what I assigned to that color. And it's just not anything that I've needed. But if you're big on color coding, this really could work for you. You can create a color code key. You could mark the pages with sticker dots like I did. You could even just use like a quick like press of a mild liner to make a little colored dot. On this one, like this is a page I refer to all the time because it's how to set up the A+ content on an Amazon book page. So I just flagged it, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show this to you. So when the book is closed, oh yeah, you can see that orange little marking on the edge, so I know that I can go right there and get the standard sizing for A+ content. And then this is a book that I owe my readers, and I haven't been able to work on it. So I put a little tab. So you could tab things, you could mark things with washi tape, post-it notes, mild liners. We all know we have enough office supplies that you could figure out any kind of system for flagging or marking information that you want to access quickly. Another option would be to chunk your notebook into sections. So like you would have your fresh notebook, and the first 50 pages are reserved for like everything to do with money, where you keep your budget notes, wish lists, savings goals, debt repayment, whatever. And then the next 50 pages is where you write spiritual quotes. And the 50 pages after that is where you keep your memes that you wanted to remember and refer back to. I don't know what other people are going to keep in their Commonplace notebook, but you could chunk it into sections so that at least it would narrow down where in the book. Can you hear him chewing? Hey, excuse me. I'm doing something here. So that's an option. You could chunk it into sections and then just keep like things with like, and that would make it easier for you to refer back to. And again, you could tab each section, like this is my money section, this is my, whatever, you get it. And one more option, if like me, you don't think that you'll have many things that you're going to have to refer back to on a consistent basis, you can reserve the first couple pages and the last couple pages for things you're going to want to refer back to often. For me, in almost every notebook that I decide I'm going to carry around with me, I keep a list on the back page of the books I want to read, and on the other side, I will keep a list of bands that I want to check out. So if I'm listening to a podcast or a friend's playlist, I know I can just open to the back page and scribble down the title, or flip the page and scribble to a band's name, and I don't have to scramble through different sections or look at every yellow tabbed page in my notebook to find it. So that was a quick dive into my Commonplace notebook. I hope that I had some helpful tips for you. I hope that maybe you have a better understanding of it now. And if it's something that you would like to try, I would love to hear about how it goes for you. If you have any further questions, feel free to drop them in the comments and I will be happy to answer anything that I can for you. But just keep in mind that all the answers will pertain to what I would do or how I do something and may not work or resonate with everyone. Don't forget to smash all the YouTube buttons for me. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you so much. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. It's nap time. It's nap time for the baby. Can you say hi? You say hi, I'll let you go sleep. Oh, sweet boy, you're so sleepy.